All smiles this week in Champaign, as John Groce well knows. That's what happens when you win back-to-back games against ranked opponents. John, let's start with last Thursday night and the win over then #1 Indiana. Take me through the strategy in the huddle, the shot by Tyler Griffey, and of course the post-game celebration.
Well, there really wasn't a whole lot of strategy because we didn't have any timeouts left, Rick. We ended up running a play that we had ran 2 previous times during the game, and we made a great read. Brandon Paul, I should say, made a great read on the play, as well as Griff, and 2 guys went with DJ Richardson, and Griff read it and cut and curled to the basket, and Brandon saw him open and made a great pass, delivered a great pass. It ended up being the game winner.
That win provided us with what may be the Big Ten image of the year. You celebrating with your son, who at some point lost his shirt in the court storming. What took place there? How did he end up with the bare chest during the celebration?
Well, I'd like to tell you that he lost his shirt, but that was my wife's idea. She had the other kids that are his age and our coach's sons basically go shirtless and have ILL painted on their chest. So he woke up the next morning and said, "Daddy, I've still got an eye on my chest. It's orange." And I said, "Well, you got to go see your mother. She's got to help you get that off. It was her idea."
It was a good day to have it on the body, living in Champaign after that win. All right, Coach, then you back it up with a win against Minnesota. You're down double digits in the first half on the road. What did that particular win tell you about the makeup mentally of your team?
Well, I think the biggest thing is it showed our resiliency and the fact that our guys are buying into playing 40 minutes. It's a 40-minute game, and you just got to kind of grind and hang in there. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well early, had some turnovers, got down 26-14 and found a way to fight back and take the lead at the half on DJ Richardson's 3. And then, the second half was kind of just a dogfight between the 2 teams. And fortunately, we were able to make a few plays at the end and win it.
John, you're going to get scoring from Brandon Paul, likely going to get it from DJ Richardson as well. But it seems that this team has gone as Tyler Griffey has gone. When he struggled, you guys struggled a bit in the middle of the Big Ten, had a big week last week, and you pick up those 2 wins. How important is he to your team's success?
Well, he's huge. He changes the game on offense because he's a stretch 4. And I just like the way he's been rebounding the ball lately. He had 8 rebounds against Indiana. He had 3 offensive rebounds against Minnesota. I think defensively he's gotten better and starting to understand what we're asking him to do on the defensive end. And it seems really engaged, is communicating well at both ends of the floor, and has really good body language right now and a good spirit about him. And I've always said this about Tyler: when his mind's right, then he can play really good basketball.
Up next for you, John, Purdue at home. Of course, they got you in West Lafayette. Give me the Cliff's Notes scouting version on the Boilermakers right now.
Well, the biggest thing is taking care of the basketball against them and rebounding the basketball. They're really good at winning the possession battle and getting you in those 2 areas. And, that's really been our focus. And, hopefully we can continue to do that. We've taken care of the basketball well, Rick. We had 7 against Minnesota, 10 against Indiana. So we've done that well here lately. And, obviously we've got to have a special emphasis of doing a good job on the backboard. They're such a good offensive rebounding team.
Well, John, we truly appreciate the time. Best of luck the rest of the way. And listen, I have a young son myself. He once painted himself head to toe in markers. We got it off. If you need any help with the special paint removal, you just let me know.
Did he turn out okay, Rick?
You know what? He's only 5½, so time will tell, but I'm hoping the answer is going to be yes.
Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Thanks, John. Take care.
Thanks, Rick.